Welcome back, people. Now, all I'm going to say about these videos that I'm playing today, I'm not here to perpetuate fear. I'm not here to have you people worried. That's not what I'm doing. It's just here just for insight. That's all this is. Insight.
Uh-oh.
Elle attend la validation dans son oreillette. Et c'est là qu'elle se dit que tout ce cirque est allé trop loin. Peut-être qu'elle repense à la capsule Orion lâchée depuis cet avion qui tournait devant San Diego à 20 000 pieds. Ou peut-être qu'elle en rit parce qu'il n'y avait pas de vapeur d'eau. Il nous parlait de plus de 5000 degrés pendant la rentrée dans l'atmosphère.
5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Et pourtant seulement 1000 degrés dans l'eau, ça donne ça. Peut-être qu'elle a vu qu'ils avaient oublié le logo NASA sur le module. Ou alors elle repense à Reed Wiseman, qui nous disait que c'était la première fois qu'on envoyait des hommes sur la Lune.
Uh-oh.
Ils sont tombés à 40 000 km/h,
24,000 miles per hour.
avec un ralentissement 4G. Et Wiseman répond comme s'il était dans son salon. Regardez cet exemple à 3,6G. Donc là, aucun souci. Et pas besoin de protection pour ouvrir le side hatch. À la place, ils nous font un signe satanique de la main et sont prêts pour une nouvelle interview. Parce que c'est ça leur vrai métier. Comme l'a dit Sean Duffy, ils viennent de Central Casting. Une agence spécialisée dans le casting de figurants. Parce que les astronautes sont des acteurs. Alors soit ils sont très bien payés, soit ils sont menacés. Mais dans tous les cas, ils se moquent de vous.
Uh-oh.
Elle attend la...
Interesting. The reason why it's interesting is because they say they've not even been to the moon before. So, yeah, do we believe these people? Is it a movie? Are they actors? Let me know in the comments what you think. We know they push all the agendas and they show it to you in your face in different ways and symbols. And this is just the perfect one. Let's carry on.
So, a few fun facts for y'all. Dinosaurs never existed. However, dragons and giants did, per God's word. The Israel founded in 1948 by the Rothschilds is not biblical Israel. Not at all. The earth is not round. In fact, it's flat. And that can also be found in the Bible. We never went to the moon, like ever. Life begins at conception. And under no circumstance should a baby ever be murdered or dismembered in its mother's womb. The Charlie Kirk case, not what you think at all. Your vote, it actually doesn't matter. They have already chosen your presidents. And it wasn't until a couple years ago, actually, that despite being a far-right Christian conservative myself and aligning with the majority of the Republican Party values, it's really not about the right versus the left or red versus blue. I've learned that it's controlled opposition, and it doesn't matter who the sitting president is, he's not making the decisions. There's a puppet master doing that, and I think it's pretty obvious, especially right now, to be able to tell who that is. COVID was simply a trial run to see how everybody would comply, and although I was one of the few that did not comply, I think it's suffice to say the numbers were staggering at who did. Before Princess Diana was killed, she spoke about seeing things that no human being should be able to see. She spoke about them noticing her, witnessing this. And is there such thing as reptilians? Absolutely. The majority of your favorite celebrities and favorite politicians are more than likely on the Epstein list, and if they're not on the Epstein list, it is suffice to say that they have participated in some type of satanic ritual of, at minimum, sexually assaulting children. However, there is a large number of those favorite celebrities and politicians who have been a part of eating them and unaliving those innocent children as they just all walk free. If you're not familiar with Project Bluebeam, you probably should get familiar fast, as it is going to be something that is really going to be transcendent and fool so many people. Speaking of that, the rapture is not happening, and Jesus did already return. Quite frankly, so many of us like to overcomplicate scripture, but when Jesus spoke to his apostles telling them that this would be the generation that he would return to, how do we confuse that? Why would we think that it would be our generation when he was speaking to them directly? Aliens certainly are real, but they're demons. Jesus is king. Christ is king. However, do you know that that's actually not his real name? His real name is Yahusha, and God's real name is Yahuwah. Yeah, they even changed his name. But does that surprise you at all? Vaccines have and currently do and will continue to always do more harm than good. And lastly, we're in something called Satan's Little Seasoning. And if you're not familiar with it, I would advise you to check that out for sure.
The best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide them from the love within themselves. As soon as they are old enough to begin creating an understanding of who they are, force them into a system that teaches them that it is wrong to be yourself if yourself is different from what is accepted as normal. Confuse them about their own biological makeup so that they think that permanently altering their body is the answer to happiness. Require their daily attendance at an institution that makes them focus only on the information that is provided. Make them attend that institution from age 5 until an adult and repeatedly test them on the information so that it becomes their truth. Give them an explanation to everything so that they never have a chance to make their own assumptions of the world. Scold them and humiliate them if they suggest an opinion that opposes that of their authorities. Keep reminding them of how cruel their ancestors were to each other in the past and broadcast how cruel they are to each other in the present. Only show them tragedies on the news so that they live in fear and think the worst of one another. Convince them that their species used to be that of an incognizant wild animal. Make them think that their very existence is so incredibly random that they lack purpose and struggle to make sense of a creator. Tell them that their kind is as smart as they've ever been so that they don't question the integrity of the system that they're in. Provide them idols with artificial beauty and use them as examples of what it is to look perfect so that they are never content with their own appearance and can't help but to compare themselves amongst each other. Create addictive digital platforms that rank them by numbers so that they base their self-worth off of the amount of followers that they have and are never satisfied. Build a society around them in which those who have money benefit and those who don't fail. Make money their main focus, but make it so difficult to accumulate that they remain in a place of constant struggle, forced to dedicate the majority of their time to the system that made it this way. tax them in every way possible, but tell them that it's for their own benefit so that they don't think twice about paying it. Take so much of their time and energy throughout the week, but give them 2 days to themselves so that they feel a sense of reward and don't fight back. Promote the consumption of poison in every social setting so that even on those 2 days, they remain disconnected from themselves and each other. Pump their food with excess sugars and addictive chemicals, but make it cheap, advertised, and easily accessible so that they never stop consuming. When their food makes them ill, prescribe them medication that only... The best way to gain control of the most intelligent, powerful species on the planet would be to completely divide...
What happened to the rest of it? Where's the rest?
So let me get this straight. You think Candace Owens is a reliable source of news and truth? What people are actually looking at is controlled opposition. Candace Owens, Erica Kirk, Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, the whole alternative lane. People started catching on that mainstream media is fake and staged. So what happened next? They didn't stop the show, they launched new channels. Same system, different set. They pick the faces, they pick the roles, they give people opposition that feels rebellious but stays inside the lines. And it works because it keeps people trapped in false hope, hero worship, and endless distractions. They even package it in religion and morality because that lowers people's guards. People start trusting the messenger instead of seeing the symbolism. The villains and heroes that people are clinging on to are on the same payroll. The theater is very convincing, but once you stop feeding it your attention and energy, you stop being controllable, and that is what they fear. But I don't know. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Let me know what you think.
That one there has actually got me thinking, because it's the truth. Like, it doesn't matter. In this system, they control everything, right? So it would make sense that they would be controlling the new social media, stars, if you want to call them. And Candace Owens is a podcast sort of star. Is it Tucker, whatever his name is? He's the next one. Like, I watch some of his things sometimes, and it's very interesting. But at the same time, now that she said that, is it kind of like organized, what's the word? Organized distraction. So they still got their hands in playing both parties, yeah? But, these people are smart. These people are smart. I'm not even going to knock you, elites, because you've been holding the whole world for hundreds and hundreds of years, and like, you put so much shit in our face. Like, let's just go to the Epstein files. Like, you put that out there and then nothing has happened. Like, you've got us so docile. You've got us so, I don't even know if it's the metals that you're putting in the sky. I don't know if it's the food that you're feeding us. I don't know what it is, but you have got us. We are just weak. We are weak. Like, we don't even know we've got the power. That's the problem. We do not understand that without us, this system does not work. It doesn't work. If we don't subscribe to the system, it falls down. If we say no to the system, it falls down. If we stop contributing to the system, it falls down. So these people, they're very, very, very clever, what they've done.
This is so real. Oh my God. I had to post this. That's us to everybody else above. Holy. This is so real. Oh my God. I had to post this. That's us to everybody else above. Holy.
No, this just actually sent me sideways. You need to watch this. I just watched this girl's video, and even though it all sounded absolutely mental, I had to go and check it out to be true, and oh my goodness. I'll keep it short and sweet for you, but this film that was made in 1998 is all about a guy called Charles Kirkland who gets in the neck on September the 10th in the film, which is the exact same day and name almost as someone who recently had that happen to them. Just to make everything weirder, the real person him, isn't seen, and actually the guy who takes the rap for the shot is called Tyler. Now, what is the name of the person who apparently did the couple of weeks ago? Oh yeah, and as the young lady in that first video said, in the trailer and on the box of the film, it says, "Believe everything but your eyes." Now, come on now. Coincidence? We're just going to let this one go as well? Well, as far as I'm concerned, there's three options here. Either that is a mad coincidence, just total coincidence, or it's a premonition or a prediction of what.
It's not no coincidence. Coincidences don't happen. This is something that they've done. Just like how the Bible is, yeah, it's written and they have to follow the story. So they can do the same thing with films. They can create films and then just follow the story. Like, what do you think we're doing with the Bible? Do you not think they are just following the story in the Bible? So when the Christians are reading the Bible and saying, yes, this is the end times. Well, it looks like the end times because if you read the Bible and see what's going on in Revelations and see what's happening in the world, then you would think it's the end times. But it's in a book. It's just like me reading a story out and then 10 years down the line, or me having a book and just throughout the next 10 years, I'm going to play every like scene of this book. That's what's happening. That is what is happening.
What's to come, or it's a message once again that it's in our faces and we just didn't see it. Something else I personally find strange here: Nicolas Cage is currently starring in a film directly blaspheming Jesus, God.
It's just a little bit weird to me. So what do you think this is, coincidence or straight up manipulation?
Now, for those that don't know what this is, look into your skies, and when you see, let's play it again.
Do you think they're deliberately cloud seeding in the UK, and then the repercussion of it is this intense mad weather we're getting? Because tomorrow records are about to be smashed. We're getting 38, 39 degree heat in London. That's insane. Like when Dubai done this, they completely flooded the desert, flooded the city. So surely playing around with natural weather can't be a good thing. And don't you think it's a coincidence? Every time I see these cloud lines, like not natural clouds, they're always in front of the sun. So it's just a little bit weird to me. So what do you think this is, coincidence or straight up manipulation?
I don't know why people keep thinking things is coincidence. These people don't deal with coincidences. This is planned. This is a way to stop the sun shining through. Simple. And it's also a way for them to put some chemicals up in the air that will come down to us, and I don't know what the chemicals do, but we know there's metals in them. And you know, having metals in an electrical body it's not good. So we need to get rid of some of these. We need to get rid of these metals. We always have to be getting rid of metals, because the way they are, how can I say this? We just need to just detox and get rid of all these metals. They've been pushing it in the sky for years. This is not new. Chemtrails is not new. It's just that more people are now cottoning onto it, but it's not new. I've been seeing this in the sky for the last 5, 6, 7 years. 7 years. You just see them. You just see the little planes and you see the smoke coming out behind it. And then as you watch the days, you just see that smoke just start spreading. And it's just like a thin layer. I think it's for them to stop the sun. The sun is, you can't stop the sun. So you can do all your chemtrails. You can do whatever you want to do. You just cannot stop the sun.
It's just a little bit weird to me. So what do you think this is, coincidence or straight up manipulation?
So in the next few weeks, the UK government are apparently going to approve the use of geoengineering and weather modification in an effort to dim the sun. I've been talking about geoengineering and chemtrails in particular for years now, and a lot of people have. Unfortunately, we were all called conspiracy theorists because of this, and now it turns out that it's completely possible. I've been told on multiple occasions, this is impossible. You can't control the weather. You can't dim the sun. Okay, well, what's happening now then? Why is it all over the news? And they're saying that they're only just going to start trialling it. That's a lie. It's been going on for years. Don't let them fool you. We can see them in the sky. We can see the chemtrails. Obviously, this is going to affect us. It's going to lower our vitamin D levels, which in turn weakens our immune system and causes us to get sick more often, which obviously helps Big Pharma out a lot financially. It's also going to affect the agricultural industry and our food supply. There's just nothing positive that can come from this. They're saying it's to stop global warming, but that's a load of rubbish, as we know. They always blame their evil tactics on that. And I think we need to speak out against this and publicly oppose it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you are a chemtrail denier, then yeah, I'm sorry, but it is happening, and it's time to get out of that denial mindset and realise what's going on around us. We are being attacked on a very, very physical level, and it's up to us to do something about it. Simple as that.
What do you see as the biggest challenges in conservation?
The growing human population. Because where we are, there's nothing else.
And do you have views about what should be done about that?
Can't you guess?
As a journalist, let's connect the dots. And I think you'll find this very interesting. As you know, this is King Charles, and that is his old late friend, Jimmy Savile. They were quite close. It even says it down here, look. The close relationship between Prince Charles, because he was prince at the time, he's now king, and the disgraced BBC presenter Jimmy Savile. Yeah, so they were quite close. What you won't know is this man was quite close to somebody else we know. Yeah, guess who that is? I bet you can't tell, can you? Maybe that will help? No? Oh, okay, well, I'll have to let you know.
Right,
that's Sir Keir Starmer. See, when you're in the boys' club, they keep you in the boys' club, and they give you special privileges and help you in your future with maybe, say, career moves that might be beneficial to them later. So, yeah, you get the Sir, and then you get the great job of looking after everybody. Yeah, and this guy looked after children's cases to the point where they even made a panorama episode where he was on it.
That was just a little tester, people. Just a little tester. I've got plenty more videos like this. This is just to test and see, like, if the audience likes it. And then I'll put out more. I will put out more, but at the end of the day, there's a lot going on in this world, and it's in our faces now. They can't really hide it. So it's just time to start opening your eyes and seeing what is going on and understanding what is going on, and then not to live in fear, because these people can't do nothing. What can they do? What can a group of 10 families really do? Yes, they've kept us under control, but what I'm saying is, like, don't live your life in fear, because this is what they want. This is how they keep the masses where we are. Like, you know, many people, like, let's just say this. If the whole world was to say we're not working for a week, you're going to have a whole load of people that will still go into work because they are fearful, or they're in fear of, if I don't do this, then something, or they're always looking at, oh, maybe not everybody's going to do it. And this is why we cannot do anything against this system, because we are not united. They keep us separated by fear. Yeah, by fear. They're pushing the separation of men and women right now. They're pushing racism right now. Fear. Wars. Fear. Everything is fear. But it's for us to just see what's happening, recognize it, and just live your life. Live your life. What are you going to do? Stop living your life because of what's going on in the world? No. Live your life. Keep your energy high. Keep your spirit high. Keep your goodness. And just try and touch as many people with your presence as you can. And that's all we can do. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think, man. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.